everyone, welcome back to the Mindful Makeup Collective. I'm Fira. In today's video, I'm going to give you an update on my project pan. Now, I was hoping to post an update once a month, but this is going up almost 3 months after I posted the original video. And it's for the simple reason that I haven't been wearing that much makeup. Life has been busy. It's summertime now, and it feels like every time I go out, my foundation just melts off of my face. So I don't want to bother with too much makeup. So I felt as if I didn't make that much of a dent 1 month after I had posted the introductory video, and I feel that I have gotten somewhere after 3 months. Plus, don't forget that I have been using my new purchases on heavy rotation, and I didn't want to post a once a month video just for the sake of posting it. And I thought, okay, now is the right time, so that's where we are now, and that's okay. It's realistic, right? It's more realistic this way. So the first product I have is the Glow Skin Beauty Sea Shield Anti-Pollution Moisture Tint. It's got some SPF in it. It's in the shade 6W. This is not a good shade match for me. It's ashy when I wear it. But I had a video call with my sister a couple of weeks ago, and she complimented me on my skin. She said it looked glowy, it looked smooth, and I was wearing this at that time. It brought back memories of, when I first bought this about 2 years ago. And when I wore this, even my husband said the same thing. He said my skin looked great. And I think what has happened is that this has oxidized really, really badly. I mean, when I first bought it, it still wasn't a perfect match, but I could make it work. But now it's degraded to such an extent that I can only wear it at home. But for some reason, it still seems to look good, at least virtually. I will use this as a body lotion if I have to, but I will use this up completely before I chuck it. Then we have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finishing Powder. This is meant for under the eyes, but I tend to use this as a finishing powder over my foundation. Now, I was initially worried about using this as a finishing powder because of the white base. None of my foundations are a true match for me, so I thought I was just layering trouble over trouble by using this as a finishing powder, but it's actually worked pretty well. Now, when I first weighed this was 53 grams, and it's now 52 grams, so a difference of 1, which I find that hard to believe because I've actually been using this a lot. Chamber Extreme Eyes Longwear Kohl in Royal Blue. In my introductory video, I erroneously listed it as a peacock blue, but it's actually royal blue. I'm supposed to use this 20 times, but I've only used this 8 times. It's got amazing staying power. The problem with it is it does smudge a bit. Because I've not hit my usage goal for this, I am going to roll it back into my project pan. I don't think I will be able to hit that again within 1 month's time. I'll probably do that in 2 months' time because I am traveling for the summer. I'm going to be away for a couple of weeks. I'm not going to take this with me, and so I know I'll probably be able to hit this in 2 months versus 1 month. The next product is the Nika Lips Don't Lie Lip Liner in Pillow Fight. This is a lip liner, but I use this as a lipstick. It's a beautiful color. I've used this quite a lot, but the longevity of this is it's pretty crap. I have to reapply almost every hour, but that's the reason why I've been able to whittle it down to this length. And my goal for this is to finish it this year. Now, I remember I started the introduction to this particular product saying that I don't like the color at all. It doesn't flatter me. It's too dark. And then I realized it's because I would just layer this on. And I find that the best way that this color works for me, and dab it onto your finger and then dab it onto your lips. Then you get this beautiful berry plum shade that you can sheer out, and it looks fantastic on me. And this is one of the reasons why I'm enjoying project panning so much. It really is helping me rediscover my collection and pulling out things that I really thought I didn't like. We have the RMS Beauty Redimension Hydra Powder Blush in the shade Sangria. My God, honestly, these names, why can't they just call it a powder blush, liquid blush, cream blush? That's all we really need to know, right? Anyway, this is another reason why I am really enjoying Project Pan. I selected this because I wasn't that much of a fan of this color particularly. I thought it was too dark for me, but after using it for a while, I'm actually starting to enjoy it. It's still not my favorite, but I understand why people enjoy this one a lot. The usage goal with this was to use this 30 times. I've only used it 9 times, so this is going back into rotation. The last product in what I call the traditional Project Pan challenge is the Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm Face Palette. And the goal with this is for me to finish the contour shade by the end of the year. Yes, very, very ambitious, I know. First rolled this into my project pan. They were these teeny tiny little pinpoint baby pans. And now, as you can see, the pan has actually widened. Will I finish it by the end of this year? I don't know. I don't know. Never say never. I still have 6 months to go. But the other way to look at it is that I have 6 months to go. Next up is the Pan That Palette challenge. I rolled in 3 products, and the goal with this challenge is to either hit a usage amount or to roll out a palette after 2 months. So the first one I have is the Rowan Beauty Eyeshadow Palette Quad in 52 Degrees Cool. I've used this only 6 times. And because it's been more than 2 months, I'm just going to roll it out of this project. It is lovely, but I didn't use it enough, so I'm just going to roll it out and put something in. Then we have the NARS eyeshadow duo in the shade Hammermet. It's so beautiful, but it's so boring. I've worn this about 10 times now, and there's nothing wrong with it. It looks beautiful every time I wear it, but it's summer. I want something more intense. I want something with a little bit more drama. This is perfect for the office. The last thing I want is boring beige, so I'm going to roll this out. Now, the last palette in the Panda Palette project is what I had initially termed as my least favorite Natasha Denona palette. And now after using it, I don't know what to say except that I absolutely love it, and it's the Retro Glam palette. I mostly focused on the greens when creating eye looks because these were the colors that intimidated me the most. I didn't think that these sort of minty greens would go well with my complexion, but I was completely mistaken. And I have used this pink called Holly. I've actually used this as a blush color whilst wearing these greens on as an eyeshadow, and it works so well. I don't know how, because this particular shade looks too light and it looks like something that wouldn't show up on my skin tone, but it goes so beautifully together. So yes, I am happily eating my words when I said that I didn't like this palette. I do now, and I am so glad this is in my collection. I don't know how many times I've used this eyeshadow palette. I know it's been less than 30 uses, but I'm going to roll this back into the project for another 2 months because I've just been absolutely enjoying my time with this. So this goes right back into the project. Now, in trying to decide which two palettes I'm going to roll in to replace the two that I'm rolling out, I have to give it a bit of a think, and I do want to pull out cards from the deck of panning first before I decide. I'm going to be traveling this summer. I'm going to be away for almost a month, and I want to be mindful of the products that I pull out for the next challenge because I know I won't be able to take a lot of them with me. And because of that, I know I won't have much of an update after a month. So let's talk about my products that were in the last deck of panning. The prompt that I pulled out was no pan left behind, and for that I chose my Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm Face palette. I already have a goal for the contour palette, which is the contour shade, which is to use it up this year, and the rest was to just use it as much as possible. I think collectively I've used it about, I would say, 20 or so times. Another thing I've learned about myself in this project pan series is that I'm not good at keeping track of my usage. I was pretty diligent in the past, but I find that I'm always in a hurry when I'm getting ready. And when I'm in a hurry, the last thing I want to do is bring out my notebook and my pen and sort of jot down exactly how much I've used on so and so day. So my usage, it would be off by maybe one or two, not more than that. So yeah, I've probably used all these other shades collectively maybe around 20 times. Then for the prompt out of control, it was an eyeliner, and this is a Shamba Extreme Wear Kohl in Sparkling Olive. And I love this color, and I have to say I used this up quite a bit. So when I first started in April, we were all the way here, and now I have used it up all the way here. So yeah, pretty good usage on this. And this, unlike the royal blue, this doesn't smudge as much as that. For the favorite category prompt, I chose a single eyeshadow from Addiction Tokyo. It's an eyeshadow cream in the shade Burnt Amber. I used this about 8 to 9 times. It was 24 grams when I first measured it, and it's still 24 grams. Then the last two prompts I got last time around was the veto card. And again, thank you so much to some of you lovely viewers who explained to me what to do with the veto card because I had no idea. And the other prompt was a pattern prompt. And for that, I chose this Tarte sample blush in the shade Pate. It's a lovely pink. It doesn't show up when I swatch on my arm, but it actually does show up on my cheeks, and I think I'm going to take this away with me during the summer because it's light, it's compact, it's got great staying powder. It is matte. Mattes aren't usually my favorite to wear during the summer, but this shade goes with a lot of eye looks, so I'm going to take this with me. So I have my deck of cards here. I think I have to pull out 5 or 6. It's been so long since I've done this, I've forgotten the rules already. Let me just quickly check. Okay, I have to pull out 5 cards. So let me pull out 5 cards and we'll see what the prompts are. Okay, first one is the 4 of clubs. We've got the 8 of hearts. Wait, this is not 4 of clubs. Sorry, this is spades. 4 of spades, sorry. 8 of hearts. King of spades. You can clearly tell that I don't really play cards that often. I've got the 8 of spades and the 3 of diamonds. So I'm just going to look up the prompts for these and we'll start picking. Spotlight a planner. Match a product to a creator you love. Spotlight a planner that I know who I like. I really like her. Jessica Bonita? I don't know her name properly, clearly. I'll just put a picture of her somewhere out here, but she's really fun, and I think I know what I'm going to picked to commemorate her, he had this crazy sample, the balm sample. Okay, it was a sample, and I think he she was going to, the plan was to hit pan on it, and it just went on for months and months and months, and we were all enthralled. As viewers, we were all enthralled, like, when the hell is she gonna hit pan? So in honor of her, I'm actually going to pick a sample blush as well. Yeah, I'll do that. I think that will be fun. That was a really fun challenge. Eventually she did hit pan. Or did she? Yeah, I think she did. So I'll do that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, a gimme product. Something easy to pan to meet your goal on, something you'll have no trouble reaching for often. I was thinking of this gloss that I have from Fenty Beauty. It's almost over. I know I will finish it within a month, but I'm traveling and I don't want to carry it with me because that damn thing leaks. It's leaked all over my handbags, all over my wallet, so I don't carry it out with me. But I'm trying to finish it off. I was actually thinking of that, but for the easy peasy lemon squeezy, let me just be extra lazy and say that I'm going to this contour shade from from the Nudegasm Charlotte Tilbury palette. Why not? Why not, right? I mean, I'm following the rules. It doesn't say I cannot choose a product that's already part of my project pan. But again, I'm just being mindful of the fact that I'm going to be traveling. I'm not going to be able to hit a lot of the usage goals anyway. So yeah. So this is going to be part of my project, traditional project pan, and this is going to be the easy peasy lemon squeezy thing. All right. Okay, let's go. Next, before anyone comments, oh, hit a pan. Okay. Oh, hit a pan. Oh, hit a pan. Hit a pan. Do I use my veto for this? Let me just check. Let me see. Let me see if there's anything that I want to take with me on my travels that I know I'm going to hit pan on. Highly unlikely. And I think I might use my veto card on this, but I don't want to give up just yet. Let me have a look around and we'll see. Okay, 3 of diamonds is the... Wait, didn't we just do this? Okay, sorry. What's happening? We've already done... Okay, 4 of... Okay, we've already done these. What's happening? Okay, the king. King is not no span left behind. It's focus. Focus. What the hell is focus? Oh, focus. Reflect on the planning goals you set at the beginning of the year. Okay. Oh, that's deep. Okay, I don't have to pick a product, do I? Oh, this is actually pretty deep, isn't it? Okay. Oh, I don't want to go into a whole soliloquy into this, but I will say I did start this project to use up more of my makeup, for sure. But there are so many other benefits that I have gotten from this experience that I wouldn't have otherwise. I am buying less, a lot less. All of these products that you see, by the way, these were all bought within a span of 3 years. The bulk of my collection is what I've accumulated over 3 years because that's when I moved to where I am right now. And by getting into project planning, by putting a curb on my purchases, it's allowed me to slow down and really, truly enjoy my products. And as we've seen today, right, there are so many products that I thought I didn't enjoy, that I thought weren't for me, but after using it, giving it chances over and over again, I love them. And look, I want to say this, all right? I don't think there's such a thing as a bad product. I think there may be issues with color because of our skin tone or our skin texture. There are certain products that won't work for us, but they're not bad per se. All of the beauty brands now, they know that they really have to up their game. And we as consumers, expect a quality product when we put down any sort of money. So I don't think there's any such thing as a bad product. When I hear beauty influencers basically talk shit about a particular product, I take it with a grain of salt. I understand when there is a huge dichotomy between the price that you pay and what you expect. I mean, I understand that. When you're paying super premium price for a product, you do expect a super premium product. So I understand when there's a disconnect. I'm glad when influencers sort of voice that out, but I don't think any product is bad per se. I said I wasn't going to go into a long soliloquy, but I guess we did. Yeah, I just enjoy my products more, and it's a game. It's just gamifying the way I put makeup, and I enjoy it. I really do. Okay, let's move on. Graveyard. Ooh, what's graveyard? I love horror movies, zombie movies, so anything that's got these terms graveyards, I'm like, ooh, graveyard. A product that's been in a project before. Oh no. Oh, I could have used that for my actually, you know what? Wait. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. Okay, for the graveyard, a product that's been in a project before, I'm going to use that prompt for the Charlotte Tilbury uh, contour shade. I'm going to find something else for what was that prompt I had pulled out? I'll find another product for the easy peasy lemon squeezy one. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's fine. I feel better about that. Okay. I have decided to use my veto card for this prompt, hit the pan. Hit a pan. I'm not going to be able to do this in 1 month since I'm traveling. Even if I wasn't traveling, I don't think I can hit a pan on anything. So veto this. For the easy peasy lemon squeezy, I'm going to bring in my MAC Stack mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I have two of them. They're both open already, and I've been meaning to actually use this up ASAP. So I'm going to take this with me on my travels, and that is that. So yeah, so fun. Okay. I'm going to roll in this Tarte sample blush in honor of Jessica. What is it? Benita? I don't remember. Again, I'm going to put her YouTube link down below and a picture of her so you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, so to summarize the deck of panning for the Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy, I have the MAC Stack Mascara in black. For my graveyard, I'm going to be taking the Nudegasm palette and specifically focusing on the contour shade. And for the Spotlight panner, this is in honor of Jessica. I'm rolling in a Tarte sample blush in Party. So I'll take this with me. And then we had the focus cards, done that, and I've used my veto card against the hit a pan prompt. So yeah, so there you have it. Oh, in terms of the palettes that I'm rolling in for my Panda palette, for the two eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to roll in to replace the Rowan Quad and the NARS Duo, I'm going to roll in this Chanel Quad in 226 Tisrivoli, not sure how it's pronounced. I got this year. I've not had a chance to make the most of it, and I'm going to take this when I travel. I love these two colors in here, and it's small enough so I can carry with me. For the other palette, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glam to Go. It's got these lovely, lovely shades of pink. It's got a few browns. I don't think I'll carry this with me, but when I come back, I hope to use this quite a bit. I've not done justice to this. So that said, as you can see, my progress has been minimal, but that's okay. A lot of this is also about being realistic. So let me know if you're also on a project pan journey. How is it going so far? Are you doing better than me? I'm sure you are. I'm sure anyone is doing better than me at this point, but I'm really, really enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying the process, and I'm looking forward to updating you 2 months from now. So my room's a mess. I'm going to go and clear this all up, but thank you for hanging out with me. Catch you next time. Bye.